But yeah, Claudio, man, that's a matchup that came out of left field. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan. Like a lot of people are like, "Whoa, Claudio, like how did that happen?" Because like you're angling for the Tony fight. Everybody expected you to get a name, like a big name, But the dude is dangerous. That's without a doubt. He's dangerous. And how long you been in camp for this one?
Like I've been training pretty
Oh,
consistently
yeah.
the last couple of months, so it's not. But we start tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So
So
tomorrow's
camp
day one.
starts. Yeah. Day one, like like pick things up a little bit.
Mhm.
Switch to like 7 days a week, starting from tomorrow. I think we're going over like a little bit early. Like we're going over 2 weeks before the fight instead of
Okay.
um, the usual 1 week. I don't know what the plan is there, whether we're going West Coast and then going over to the East Coast or whatever, whatever.
You're just on the ride.
Yeah, yeah, man. I like my management team just put this fight together. Like I
Mhm.
didn't. I just got the contract with the deal already done and just signed it and sent it back. Like it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know how this fight came together, but I'm excited for the match. I feel like he's a like a good quality opponent. He's a tough young kid. He's on a good streak. I just call him the Nibar kid because I'm not very good at saying his last name. But yeah, Nibar Clay Guida. Clay Guida was a fight that I think the fans were excited that might potentially get put together, and this is the guy that beat him. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited for this.
You always take those fights, man. Like the fights that like I think a lot of dudes probably don't want to fight him, and that's why they probably brought him up. You know what I mean? A lot of probably dudes probably said, I'll skip
I'm
him."
happy. Like I understand. I understand. Like the questions that get asked,
Mhm.
and the question that gets asked is like, does he still belong in that top echelon, in that top 15? Does he still belong in those rankings? And so I'm happy to go outside of the rankings and answer that question. You know what I mean? If they think that this kid is like on my level, I'm happy. I'm happy to oblige, and I'm kind
Yeah.
of happy to show everyone that he's not. Like that's just I know where I stand in the division, and then how I stuck up against the top echelon, and yeah, tough kid, hungry kid on a good streak, but yeah, I'm uh I'm one of the best in the world.
Mhm. And it's a card, man. It's like there's a lot of pieces intertwining with like city kickboxing and uh, this new gym that they have. It's named uh, Bang Tower or whatever. You know what I mean? Like you guys have this close connection with them, and they have Whaley training over there, right? She's doing her camp over there. She's been there for her last two camps actually, and she's fighting in the co-main event. So you guys got a lot
So
of like good like energy, man. Like you, Brad, Carlos, Israel, Whaley. You never know, somebody could hop on at last minute. Who knows? But
like
that energy. What? Yeah.
a big part of the sport is that like the energy you're speaking about and is momentum. Like a huge aspect of our sport is momentum. So going over there with like four guys from my team and the Hickman brothers potentially coming over with the fighters representing Bang Tao and having like that close, like a lot of close knit people at the event and surrounding us leading in is generates a lot of momentum, right? And momentum right now is something that I need to get back on track. I feel like Claudio is a good opponent, answers a lot of questions, and builds momentum for me, moving back into the fighting guys that are ranked, fighting guys in the top 10, fighting guys in the top 5. It all starts with momentum, and that's just the stage I'm at right now is generating momentum, and I feel like this is the perfect opponent and the perfect environment to start generating momentum.
Yeah, man. It's kind of similar to the Nasrat fight in a way, like you're coming off a loss and you had to. I don't know if you have to prove yourself, but you have to go out there and get a win, right? So they give you a young gun, a guy that's coming up in the rankings, and you got to teach him a lesson so he could bounce back. Basically that's what it is, right? You have to teach the young kid a
Yeah.
lesson, right?
Without a doubt. You have to prove yourself. Like when
Yeah.
people start asking questions, Yeah, it is what it is. You have to prove yourself. I'm fully aware of that, and I'm very happy to oblige.